Is the human brain more powerful than a computer? For centuries, humanity has pushed the boundaries of intelligence. We have built machines that calculate faster than we ever could, solve complex equations, and store vast amounts of information. But despite these advancements, one question remains: is the human brain still more powerful than a computer? The human brain is a biological masterpiece. It consists of nearly 86 billion neurons, each forming thousands of connections, creating an intricate web of communication. These neurons transmit electrical and chemical signals at speeds of up to 120 meters per second, allowing us to think, move, feel, and create. But the real power of the brain lies in its adaptability. It can learn from experience, change its structure over time, and form new pathways, something no computer can do in the same way. This phenomenon, called neuroplasticity, allows us to recover from injuries, develop new skills, and even reshape our personalities. Computers, on the other hand, operate fundamentally differently. Unlike the human brain, which processes information in a parallel and decentralized manner, computers follow a structured, linear approach. A modern supercomputer can perform over a quadrillion calculations per second. It can analyze massive datasets, simulate entire weather systems, and even predict financial trends with pinpoint accuracy. Computers excel in speed, precision, and efficiency, but does that make them smarter? In terms of memory, computers far surpass humans. The average human brain can store around 2.5 petabytes of information, equivalent to about 3 million hours of television. But unlike computers, our memories are not stored like files in a database. Human memory is associative. A single smell can trigger a flood of past experiences. A familiar song can bring back emotions buried deep in our minds. Our memories are constantly changing, influenced by emotions and context, making them more dynamic but less reliable than digital storage. When it comes to decision-making, the brain and computers operate on completely different principles. Computers follow strict algorithms. They analyze all available data and produce an answer based on logic and probability. This makes them incredibly powerful in structured problem-solving, playing chess, diagnosing diseases, or optimizing traffic systems. But humans approach problems differently. We rely on intuition, experience, and emotional intelligence. We make decisions based on incomplete information, sometimes defying pure logic. This ability to navigate uncertainty is what makes human intelligence unique. Perhaps the biggest advantage of the human brain over computers is creativity. Can a machine compose a symphony with deep emotion? Can it write poetry that touches the soul? Can it dream of a future that has never been imagined before? Computers can generate art, mimic human writing, and even create music. But they do so based on patterns and past data. True creativity, the ability to invent something entirely new, remains exclusive to the human mind. Artificial intelligence is evolving at an unprecedented rate. Today, AI can recognize faces, translate languages, and even write its own code. It can beat world champions in chess, generate realistic human voices, and assist in complex medical surgeries. But despite these advancements, AI still lacks true understanding. It doesn't feel emotions. It doesn't have self-awareness. It doesn't question its own existence. AI operates within the limits of its programming, while the human brain constantly seeks to explore beyond its own boundaries. So, is the human brain more powerful than a computer? If we measure intelligence in terms of raw processing speed, memory, and precision, then computers win. They are faster, more efficient, and capable of handling vast amounts of information without fatigue. But if we measure intelligence in terms of adaptability, creativity, and consciousness, then the human brain remains unmatched. It is not just a machine that processes data, it is the birthplace of ideas, emotions, and innovation. For now, artificial intelligence and computers are tools, powerful, but limited. And until they develop true consciousness, the most powerful form of intelligence on Earth remains the one inside your head.